queer Poke darlings, and welcome to the first video of 2021. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite queer Pokemon from 10 to 1 and a couple honorable mentions, so stick with me to find them out. So first up is number 10, and that's the lovely Evie. There's nothing queer than loving who you want and being and becoming whoever and whatever you want. Evie is the only Pokemon with up to 9 evolutions. And I'm not sure if you've noticed, but each of them are a color of the pride flag. Evie's diversity and possibilities are what make them a fan favorite. And they're totally tough in battle too. Number 9, Ninetales. I didn't plan for Ninetales to be number 9, but it fit on the list because Ninetales is one of the most femme Pokemon despite being male or female. What makes Ninetales part of this list is their queer hairdo. Google queer hairstyles and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you've had that hairstyle in the past, comment below. Number 8, Ditto. Like Evie, Ditto can be anything and love anyone they want. They can also breed with any Pokemon, and what's even cooler is they're genderless. So not only are they the ultimate pansexual lover, they're also non-binary. They're just a blob of cool queerness. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Number 7, Mewtwo. If you're queer, trans, and non-binary, then Mewtwo has probably completely resonated with you, especially that quote. Mewtwo is a cyborg, something that queers completely identify with, and is constantly defying cultural norms. Number 6, the king and queen of Pokemon, Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen and Nidoking are different species, but perform very specific gender roles. Oddly, they can't breed with each other, which means there are male and female Nidoqueens and male and female Nidokings. And they're telling us that we can be kings or queens no matter what society tells us. Number 5, Sinistea. If you've been following me for a while, then you knew that Sinistea would be coming up on this list. First, Sinistee is a ghost teacup, an object basically with life. But more importantly, Sinistee doesn't have a gender. They're non-binary, which I guess makes sense since we don't tend to gender objects except for in the French language. Number 4, again, no pun intended, with Machop and Machamp's 4 arms. Machop and their evolutions are as queer as it gets. Female Machops look exactly like male Machops and still kick serious butt. Not only that, but queers have said that Machop and their evolutions must be gay. I didn't make that up. Number 3, Shiny Sobble. One of the newest additions to the Pokemon world is the Shiny Sobble. In their regular form, Sobble's already sad, anxious, unconfident. Slap on some trans pride colors onto that Sobble and you've got yourself an anxious, sad, unconfident queer. Aren't we all? If you know, you know. Number 2, Galerion, Ponyta, and Rapidash. Galerion, Ponyta, and Rapidash have become a queer icon because of their pastel colors. Perhaps they were inspired by bronies. Either way, we've claimed it, which makes it ours. Before we get to my number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Bulbasaur, for being the lesbian of the Pokemons. Galarian Dugtrio, for sporting that really intense hairdo. Starmie and Staryu, for being complete femmes, but actually not having a gender. And sporting the slogan that femmes can be thems. Number 1, Sylveon. Alright, I know I already said Evie, but Sylveon is quite frankly the queerest of the evolutions. And if not one of the queerest Pokemons. What's more queer than actually sporting the trans pride flag on your body? I know I'm biased here because Sylveon's one of my favorite, but this is my top 10 queer list. And them being queer makes them even more exciting to me. So my Poke darlings, do you agree with this list? If you do, like and subscribe. And if you don't, let me know in the comments which Pokemon you think are the most queer. And if you want to see what I think are the top 5 queer Poke moments of 2020, check out my Instagram page, Professor Lavender. Happy New Year's, and I'll be seeing you next Tuesday. Take care.